I'm joined by manager Mark Clifford after today's 1-0 defeat at home to Matlock Town. Cliffy, harsh on your boys?
Yeah, I think so. That's probably the best we've played in a while. I thought we used the ball really well. Got in some good areas, created a few half chances. I mean, they defended magnificently, in fairness to Matlock. They put their bodies on the line of blocks. So did our boys. But it's a tough one to take today.
Do you feel in the end we were good for a point? It looked all the while it was heading that way, and then obviously they sealed the game with 9 minutes remaining. Would you have taken the point?
I think you'd have to at this stage, considering our recent results. You'd have to take a point today. But if I'm honest, I thought we were good for 3 points today. They had a chance just before that. KP made a great save, and that was a warning. We didn't heed the warning, and they went through again just a little while after and punished us. And we just got to be a bit more savvy and make sure that we don't allow those kind of goals to go in, which we defended magnificently all season. And it's just one of those situations where you've just got to hope that we can get one on the other side to get us out of it at the end.
We spoke off camera about the chance and the goal they ultimately did score. What do you say to your players? Like you mentioned there, you heeded the warning a couple of minutes earlier in a similar opportunity. What do you say to your players in moments like that? How do they go about defending a warning previously?
I think when the way they changed, we're holding still a really high line, and I don't think we can. And they was told, just let's drop a little bit, especially after the warning. And we didn't, and we're in a foot race with someone who arguably is probably one of the quickest players in the league, and you try to avoid that as a defender, get into a foot race. You drop off 15 yards, that chance is nullified.
Whilst it is another game without a goal, I thought Liam Hearn and Corey Grantham put themselves about a bit. They certainly deserved more than they were given. Does that frustrate you therefore as a manager? I mean, what can you say to your two front men who have performed quite admirably today?
Yeah, I just think it doesn't matter who plays up there. They've all put a shift in for us. We're not getting the look of the bounce. It doesn't drop to us in the box. Well, it bounces that high, and if it was the other side of the league, it drops there, and he's got a few half chances there which are blocked well. But if they're a bit lower, he gets a better contact and potentially scores goals. But all I can say to all of them and all of us is we have to dust ourselves down and go again. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. It's not the time to do that. We have to kick on. We have to train well this week. We have to be men. We have to stand up and be counted, and we have to go to Stafford looking to win.
And you mentioned in your programme notes beforehand, it's probably the first time this season, or at least under your reign, that you've had a full squad to pick from. You look like the likes of Callum Chettle started and Matty Thornhill returned from the bench. Just how nice is it to have those fellas back?
It's great, but at the same time, you still can't use them to their full capabilities. We've got to manage their time. I know there's 3 games to go, and people might go, well, what are we saving them for? We can't afford them to break down today. We can't afford them to break down against Stafford. We've got to try and get something out of the games while we're protecting them, because we're going to need them for every game, and it's important that we allow them that little bit of time to come back in as well. But again, for how long they've both been off, I thought both were excellent today.
Thanks for your time, Cliffy, and commiserations today.